big attraction of Morayvia is that we allow people to climb into aircraft, into cockpits, into flight decks. The Sea King, the Nimrod, the aircraft you've possibly seen shot now have a single-seat Hunter fuselage that young kids can climb into, pretend they're fighter pilots. We have a Vampire trainer cockpit behind me, which 2 people can climb into and see just how tightly confined it is for 2 grown adults with all their flying kit on. In the yard we have an Antonov biplane with what's going on in Ukraine nowadays. Antonov factory was in Ukraine, so the actual aircraft outside was built in Poland, but it's a Ukrainian design. That's going to be repainted from its Russian colours, which nobody wants anymore, into Polish colours to represent the Polish community not only here but in Aberdeen and North East Scotland generally. In the yard we have a Spitfire replica under construction. That's in our workshop. We have a very early Whirlwind helicopter, one of the very first search and rescue helicopters under reconstruction. We have again an early helicopter, the Sycamore search and rescue, and also the Dragonfly representing the naval introduction to search and rescue. We have 2 Wessex aircraft outside, one in Navy colours, one in RAF colours. Both were used for search and rescue. Following on from that, we've just had the arrival of the front end of a Shackleton, which used to serve here at Kinloss in the old days. That's just arrived as we speak. A lot of people arrive in our car park, they come in expecting to spend an hour at Morayvia and spend most of the day here. A lot of people go away for lunch and come back again. I'm one of the founding members of Morayvia. Started 11 years ago with an initial meeting in my lounge with the intentions of saving the Nimrod. We managed to save it completely. The problem is it's stuck on the base at what is now the Army base at Kinloss, and it's a big job to move it over here. The next thing was we saved the forward fuselage of what was going to be the gate guard, which is XV240, which we now have outside in the yard mounted on a trailer. And in the early days of Morayvia, before we had our building, we used to take it around on the trailer to various shows around the area, North East Scotland, and we also then purchased a Jet Provost on the trailer, which joined it on the circuit. So that was how we got the word out about Morayvia. And then eventually we were lucky enough to get a Sea King, one of the first yellow Sea Kings to go into a museum in the UK, and that formed the nucleus of Morayvia exhibits as we are today. Looking for a home for our exhibits, we came across this disused school here at Kinloss. It was a primary school, and we managed to get it on a capital asset transfer from the council after we've rented it for a year or so. But we'd also have an indoor planetarium, an inflated planetarium, which is good for children's education, etc. We're involved in STEM activities. As you come into the building now, you'll see the entrance hall has a new sort of mural on the wall, which has been done by the local school children, representing flights over the years. So we're deeply involved with school visits, and anything we can do to help the local community, we're involved. On the engineering side, I have a team of about 18 normally ex-service engineers, mainly ex-Air Force, who treat it as a big men's shed. Very popular, satisfies a lot of criteria, health and safety, mental health, etc. They do all the restoration work, they do all the hard graft, highly skilled individuals, and Morayvia couldn't exist without them. Nobody gets paid at Morayvia, not even the directors, not even the chairman. So it's all done out of the goodness of their hearts and just spending their spare time here at Morayvia.